Okay, so now that we've had our child engage with us through gaze, tracked our gesture, and being able to successfully imitate us, we're starting to build a really nice base of skills to move on to more receptive based tasks. So one of the very first receptive tasks that you're going to do with your child is visual matching. Visual matching is really important because, as I said, it's a nice low-level receptive task that is going to help your child in a range of other skills. But it also is really the first time your child's exposed to the fact that certain objects are related to each other, and some things are the same and some things are different. And this has really large implications in the development of language and understanding of the world. So visual matching can be done in a variety of different ways depending on what level your child is at. So when I first start delivering a visual matching task to a child, I might start here. I have a ball and a teddy bear image. I'm going to place it on the table, one to the left, one to the right of the child. I'm going to have a corresponding ball and teddy bear image. I'm going to randomly give one of these images to the child and say, put with same. So, shoulder, put with same. Well done. Token reinforcement on the way to completing the strip. Now, when you first start off, your child's concept of what you want them to do might not quite be where it's at to do a visual matching task like that. So something that can really help with your child's ability to understand what you want from them is by placing some physical parameters on the objects you want to match. So in this case, you can see we have a yellow car and a green truck, I want to say, and we have two bowls. Now, the reason why placing the matching objects in the bowls can be helpful is it can give your child a sense of this is the area that corresponds to this object, this is the area that corresponds to this, and you're not going to get what happens a lot when you're matching images where they kind of just place it in the middle and it's like, oh yeah, it's close to one of them, so I've matched it. So in this circumstance, it's going to be exactly the same. I'm going to place objects like this. I'm going to randomly rotate which object I give to shoulder. I'm going to say, put with same. Good work. Now, of course, when we do this, shoulder might not always get this right. And that's okay. So I'm going to say, put with same. And if she puts it in the wrong location, that's fine. We're going to go like, no, let's try again. Shoulder, put with same. And if you can see she's going to do it incorrectly again, you can prompt to the correct location. And that's going to teach the child about the connection between these two objects if you do it enough. Now, when you start with visual matching of a child, you really want to use the same objects until they've got the hang of those objects. So I wouldn't put a million different things in these two bowls. I would start with two objects, and it can help if the child likes them or is interested in them. I mean, you don't want them to be too interested because then they'll start to play with them, but if there's some degree of enjoyment had by interacting with those objects, that can help. But I want two nice, distinct, different looking objects until my child can consistently match based on what I give them. And yeah, visual matching forms the basis of many other skills we're going to go over today, but this is really the first receptive drill I'm going to have you do with your child.